Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. I think it is important for me to revisit this again. I blogged on this yesterday, but I think it is important for me to let you know that the government didn't really do the people who had a question about the ID. They're not really doing you any favors. They're just giving themselves time to get the technology 100%. The technology still needs tweaking, and when your old ID card falls apart, when it falls apart or when it needs to be replaced, it's not going to be with that old ID card. You're going to have to get the new Trident, okay? That's what it is important for you to understand, that although there's no deadline for people to have the digital identification, and both cards are going to be accepted, she advised that the new Trident ID would be issued once the old document had to be replaced. Okay, so I'm not sure if there's an expiration date on your old ID cards, but they do fall apart. The plastic, it comes apart, and it gets old. It gets old, and when it starts to pull apart and your name is not really clear and your face is all like wrinkle and crinkle, people are not going to take it. You're going to need to replace your old ID sooner or later. And by the time that comes around, this technology that they're talking about that is still being tweaked, it's still a work in progress. It's still in work happening. They're still processing it. So by the time your old ID falls apart, for the ones who didn't get the new one and you need to replace it, the technology will be 100%, and hopefully, and you're gonna have to take it. The government did themselves a favor. They did themselves a favor by focusing on other things that are important, not the noise in the background. Okay, it was just noise in the background. They're doing themselves a favor by trying to get this new technology, and she's saying that technology is now being developed. I mean, it's a work in progress. It's a work. It's happening even here in America. They upgrade things all the time. They'll look back at what works and what didn't work, and it's upgraded. It's upgraded. You need to move forward in your thinking. Okay, so the government is not saying, "Oh, we are defeated by you." No, when your old IDs fall apart, when they fall apart and they need to be replaced, you're going to be stuck with the new Trident ID, and hopefully, it would have been vetted and it's working by that time that you need it. That you need to replace your old ID. Okay, so the government is a win-win for the government. It's a win-win. They get the noise. They get rid of the noise, and they have time to fix all the what needs to be fixed, whatever needs to be fixed, and the new technology that is coming on board. They have time to do all of that, but it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. Okay, this is Sherry Veronica.